Micky Collins after the 3-1 home win against Faversham. Micky, your thoughts on the game? We're top of the league, but I'm sure that's the furthest thing from your mind as it happens in the middle of September.
I knew it was going to be a tough game today. They've started the season fantastically, and they caused us all sorts of problems. Really, really organised, kept their shape, and we had to be on it. And unfortunately for me, I thought first half we weren't, and we got our noses in front, then we switched off and they scored a good goal. And then I had a moan at half time, so we needed to up it a little bit and try and put them to the sword a bit, and then create a bit more and get more people forward, which we managed. And then Fraser got the penalty and Kyle tucks it away, and then as long as we can get the third, we go on and win the game. And better second half performance, but I thought they were excellent. I thought they really, really did cause us some problems. And you know what? They'll be in and around it this year because they've got a good little side there. But it was tough.
The opening goal, in the build-up, it didn't seem too much on, but then Kyle tucked it away nicely.
It was good football. It's the only time in the game, really, that we actually played our way in. Some good one-touch football, and then it opened up for Kyle when he went in really calm. You expect him in that position, and he tucks it away. Didn't I expect us to go on? That's the bit there. Can we go on and get a second and try and... But we couldn't, and that's a credit to them. So we tried our hardest and we couldn't, and then they've put one back on the stroke of half-time.
Were you disappointed by the manner of their equaliser?
Yeah, we fell asleep. You know what? You look at individual players and they make a mistake. That happens. They put their hands up and go, sorry, I made a mistake there and I've not got tight enough. And you know what? Fraser's made up for his second half because I thought he was exceptional. And that's what it's about. You've got to be man enough to own up to your mistakes like we do if we pick the wrong side or whatever. And they're a good group. They're a great group in there, and they've done well for the club this afternoon.
And the second goal came from a penalty. Carl putting it away again. You have found yourself now a designated penalty.
Absolutely, and Carl practices them. So we've got something where we come and train, and he'll practice them, and he knows what he's doing, and you trust him. You know what? He's ex-Premier League. You'd expect him to do the business from 12 yards, and he does. And nice calm penalty, and then all of a sudden pressure's off a little bit, not massively, because you still think they've got a chance in them. So, as I say, it was the next goal that was vitally important, and we managed to get it.
And good to see Ryan Fowler in there at the end, scoring with a nice shot inside the left-hand post. He's been on the periphery for a long while, but made his mark today. Yeah,
he's had his arm injury, and it's been hard to get him back in. And then because we've been playing so well, to try and get him minutes, so it's difficult. But to be fair to him, he's come on, and that's all you ask is when your subs come on, they have an impact. Happens sometimes, it doesn't always, but. You know what, he does that in training all the time, and then to see him do it today and tuck it away and then secure the game is excellent. And it shows the strength of the squad, and that's the most important thing.
You had to make a change in the first half with Tommy Whitnell going off. What's the news there?
Tommy's landed awkwardly. It's a foul from their lad. I can't believe he's not got booked for it, but he's landed awkwardly on his arm and just felt too much pain, and he just said, I'm not mobile enough to do what I want to do. So we made that decision and we took him off and rested him. So he'll go off and probably get an X-ray at some point.
But overall, what about the performance itself?
I didn't think we were that great, to be honest. I didn't think out of the 3 games this past week, I didn't think that was our best performance. But I just said to the guys, you know what, that's been a tough week. We've gone to Burgess Hill and we're 3 up, and then they pull us back, and then we go to Hive and we grind out a really good result against a good side and get a clean sheet. And then this was a tough game today, especially in the heat, against a really combative side. And we managed to get through it. So 3 wins out of 3. It's credit to them in now. We can pick sides and do whatever, but that's such a good group of players in there, and they've delivered for the club. And we've got 9 out of 9, and that's massive.
You've had a quick word with the chairman regarding being top of the table, but it means very little at the moment. But it's great to see a club like us, leading the way.
Yeah, it's you just tick them off. And we've played 7 games now and got 16 points. And as you look at it, and compared to last season, it's a totally different thing. But realistically, what we're doing is we're pinning ourselves safety. So you look at it and think, well, do you know what? It's irrelevant whether we're top. But are we going to get relegated this year? At this moment in time, it probably doesn't look like that. But anything can change. Football's a weird old world, and we're not going to get carried away. And we just had a great start to the season. And do you know what? Sometimes you go on little runs, and we've needed that at the club, and it's been brilliant, and it's great for everyone off the pitch as well. People put so much work in at a football club. People don't realise it. It's not all about the glory and me managing and then the players and my management team. It's the people behind the scenes, Andrew, and that is what keeps football clubs alive. And it is that energy that actually, our players realise it. They play on fantastic facilities. They're actually looked after so well off the pitch, and that's up to them to come and deliver, and they've done that, and it makes me very proud.
couple of new boys today. Patrick Lee came in goal, having played the other night for his home debut. Would he have been disappointed by the goal?
I don't think so, because I think we've allowed the guy to cut back, and then Patrick's changed his angle, so he's moved his feet. Once you move your feet, if he drags it near post, you've got a problem. And all right, it's not gone in the corner, but we have to stop the shot. 2, we have to get out to him, and 3, we have to win the first ball that's gone on the diag, and we haven't. So you can't look at a keeper for that. And then after that, he's been exceptional. He was the other night. And then Renford's come in as well today to get some minutes and try and get him game time. And he needs some sharpness, and he'll work hard. And it's great to see against his old club.
And you've strengthened the squad because of injuries with Ben Bridle card, Tommy Whitnell added to them today, and I gather Alec Fiddis is also struggling as well.
Yeah, Alec Fiddis had a problem in training, and he just went to take off and run, and his back went into spasm, and he's had a disc problem that he's been dealing with, so he could be a couple of weeks away. But that's the reason for the strength in depth, so that when we're actually looking at the bench, we're not thinking we're weak. And you know what? When you want to push for things and be up there in and around it, you've got to have that strength. And so every time we've had a problem, I've gone into the transfer thing and brought someone in.
So, top of the table. Next week it's the Velocity Trophy. Again, you switch your emphasis onto that, squad-wise as well.
Yeah, we've given Tuesday off. They've been working so hard from the summer, so we've given them Tuesday off so they can have a rest. We'll come in on Thursday, we'll concentrate on that competition, and then we'll put a side out that we think's relevant for it, and then we'll see where we are and then concentrate on the next league game.
We wish you well. Well done today.
Thanks, Andrew. Cheers.